Right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Scroll Show. Applause, please. Fantastic. That was longer than I expected, but that's what she said.
It's always longer than you expect, Blinky.
God, it doesn't take us long, does it? Sadly, Tin's not here at the moment. He's off getting an education. Ever he'll be back next time. We miss him at the moment.
Yeah.
But apologies for not doing this for a long time. We've just been busy doing other things.
Yes,
but we're going to try and do this again and get back into the roll of things. So we've got 2 videos, hopefully. We're going to do a regular show, which is this one, and do a separate Decay review like we've done with the previous things. Right, let's start with the news. First things first, the week of Decay is beginning today. I say today because this will hopefully be out on Monday. If not, then that's a complete lie. But there's going to be a week of Decay, which is just where Decay is released.
Yep, and
amongst other
it's
things.
going to be a big weekly event. Not weekly, a week-long event.
Week-long event. If you're purchasing scrolls, you, along with your free precon, you're also going to get the Decay precon for free, which is a nice idea.
It's worth stressing that only lasts during the week of Decay.
Yes.
If you don't buy scrolls during the week of Decay, you won't get the Decay precon for free. It's just a one-time offer.
Now that has caused some upset among some people, but I don't mind it at all. My first reaction was
fine.
My first reaction was not that's unfair. My first reaction was yay.
Yeah. So I'm like,
so
that's a good idea.
Yeah, Decay will be out Monday at around 2 p.m. their time. Was that CEST their time?
Yeah, and it's BST +1. I believe.
BST though, +1. There you go. So that's when Decay will be released. And I think they'll be releasing 46 Decay scrolls, and we'll be going over those in that separate video. But I can't wait. I've been messing around with them on the test server and it's brilliant. Got so many ideas planned.
I'm so happy I can get back on the test server now.
Couldn't you?
This update fixed it.
Oh, did you not just delete all the friends?
I had too many.
I had to delete them.
I was too popular to get onto the test server.
I had about 50, I just had to delete them, and I had about another... Tons of requests have been turned down. I've had people saying, "Why did you delete me?"
Yeah,
sorry.
that's why I didn't do it. I was like, they'll fix it. They'll fix it in the next patch. Then they didn't.
Yeah.
They'll fix it in the patch after that, and then they didn't. I'm like, yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, that thing. Talking about the test server, yeah, don't be upset. It's not that fantastic.
Yeah, and at the start of this, I said, let's just not talk about the test server. But now we're talking about the test server, so I might as well say what I was going to say.
Say what you want to say.
With companies, regardless of whether the game's in full release, beta, or alpha, they use their in-house team to test everything before they release it, regardless of how big the company is. And Mojang is so small that they decided they'd just select a few people and outsource it to them.
Yes.
Those select people are in there, and then they chose to add streamers so that everyone could see what's going on and be a bit more transparent.
Yes.
The other option is that none of the streamers got in and only 2 people were showing content from the test server, and no one knew anything about what's going on. Instead, they opened up an extra avenue of visibility.
Yeah. Well, we were doing our best to share information that was on there, but there's quite a lot to show. But yeah, everything on the test server will hopefully be on the live server come Monday, except for maybe 4 scrolls possibly. But
Yeah.
we'll get to those in a minute. But yeah, don't worry. Maybe they'll let you on later. But
Yeah.
won't be as many new scrolls on after Decay. So
Maybe once there's a test release, not test release, full release, maybe people from beta will get onto the test server if the game becomes that popular. At the moment, there's just not enough people playing the live server to justify filling the test server.
yeah, and people were saying, why don't we just have everyone on there? And that's just a bad idea because you get everything on the test server automatically. So you get all the scores. So what would be the point of being on the live server?
Exactly.
I mean, someone
And
had
the other suggestion is adding things immediately to the beta server instead of to the live server first, and that because you have a economy on the beta server, you have a demand for certain things. If things are overpowered and they get a really high demand, it can really screw things up.
Yeah. So that's the explanation for that.
Never mention it again.
No, I don't intend to.
Next bit of news, Scrolls has hit 100k sales That was a bit of a while ago. I wonder what it's up to now.
I've no idea. I haven't got the link, but that is fantastic news.
That's great.
Sadly, not everyone is playing all the time. I think you're getting about 6 to 8k each week, so that's not too bad. We average between like 300 to maybe 1,000 sometimes of people playing.
The big problem is people look at the people playing right now figure instead of the last 24 hours figure.
Yeah.
Because it's usually around 600 or 700 playing at that moment. But if I look at in the last 24 hours, it's 6.5k people have logged on in the last 24 hours.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's not bad for a game in beta, and that will definitely increase on Monday.
Oh yeah, Monday's going to be a big day.
Sure is. Speaking of all the scrolls on their test server, most of them are now on the live server, and we're going to cover them now. Now, most of these have been out for a while.
Yeah.
Quite a few, in fact, all of them apart from 4. But we're still going to cover them anyway because we haven't done so far. We're going to ignore some of the old ones because they've been on there too long. But first one is Solemn Giant. Now this has just turned around energy.
Yes, it has.
It's insane. Anything you can just pump resources into is usually very good.
Yeah.
As we found out with Forge.
A front row VD.
Yeah, 8 damage as well.
8 damage is unparalleled at the moment in Scrolls. There is a specific card coming that will maybe make it slightly less powerful, but enchantments just aren't played, so I don't think it's going to be a worry.
No, it is very, very nice indeed. Some people were a bit sceptical about it first things when they saw it, and they thought, no, but I like it. So maybe stop playing one IG ranked.
I still think that I will love it when they add another energy creature that requires Machination Mindset. Therefore, there's a good reason to put it in the deck.
Yes.
As soon as there's a good reason to have Machination Mindset, and it also works on Solemn Giant as well, then I will fall in love with it.
I've put one Machination Mindset in my deck once, and then I took it out again, but there you go. But yeah, Solemn Giant gets a plus.
Yeah, it's good, because it does a lot of damage to whatever's on the front row, but the problem is, sometimes that's a beast trap.
Yeah, well usually you can spark that instead, but it gives you options, which is mainly... Like, I mean, you don't have to pump it, it's not like it's a requirement.
Exactly.
If it forced you to, then it was stuff. So that one gets good reviews. Next is Wing Shield. Now this was one of my favourites. Straight into I know, straight into the order deck as well. It just offers so much defence. Armour 2 protects you from Braves, all sorts of things.
I think it's more of an anti-growth scroll than it is an anti-energy scroll, but it's still a pain for energy. I mean, they have burn, which kind of just gets rid of it, but it's a 1-for-1, well, 1-for-nothing trade.
Yeah. I mean, the body's not too bad either for 3, so...
Plus it has the attack, which can be boosted by Royal Vanguard, and it's nice.
Yeah, so Wing Shield is very good, that definitely should go in decks. Something that's a bit odd next is Metal Wonder. This is definitely split people's opinions. I'm in the camp of I like it.
Same. I like it, but I think honestly, when I was playing recently, it was just after the latest set of new stuff had been added, and there wasn't very much in growth that you really needed. Like, I had the Rat Kings to mess around with, but they weren't vital, and every time I played against someone who was playing energy, I'd smile, because I knew they'd overvalue the new stuff. They really protect their Solemn Giants, and I'm like, I'm going to win, because you're going to fight so hard to keep your Solemn Giants alive that I'm just going to crush everything else.
Yeah, Metal Wonder was added, or created rather, to stop draw decks from beating energy, really, and this just completely nulls them. You just can't win. Well, they can, but it's a massive struggle.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit more of an interesting matchup, at least.
It does, and it's not too bad against energy. Almost won me a game in an energy versus energy matchup. Order, it's not too bad against order. It's not too bad. It can suck sometimes though.
It's nice to have just a structure that has 5 health, which is quite good. And anytime your opponent casts it has 4.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Still good. 4 is still good. And anytime someone casts a spell, you're closer to winning.
Yeah. So also the interaction with that and Giant, because if Giant gets the idols down to 2 health, and you got Metal Wonder out, it's just fair to snipe. I played a few games against someone who just doesn't seem to care. I mean, he had an idol down to 2 health. and 2 dead as well. He just kept playing out 4 spells, he just didn't care, which is...
Most of the time you have to play as though you don't care, otherwise it'll overly disable you.
Yeah, but most good players will just not play spells and manage to win anyway. So, it's fair
Well,
to
I'm not
stop
them
myself.
then.
No, I'm not anything, I don't know what's going on anymore. Metal Wonder, play it when draw decks become a thing, which I hope they don't, even though I'm still trying to... I'm still trying to...
You're the one making them.
I know, I can't help myself. They won't become a thing then.
See, we need to start putting webcams on Scroll Show because I'm just shaking my head in like confusion. What's going on here?
I haven't had a shave, so I don't think that's a good idea.
Same.
And I'll
Actually, my hair's soaked from being in the shower.
you can just throw it back and get a sort of like a slow motion effect going on. Sparkling. Next is Crone. Now, this is just not very good.
Crone. We were so excited. So disappointed.
If it attacked, even not attack, it would be better.
Yeah.
Because then it could work with like God Hand, Ancestral Totem, Crimsables and stuff. But
I
it
think
doesn't.
it's an option, I think. It's not a very great option. It's not going to be in every deck, but if you want a defensive growth style, which isn't really a thing now, but could be in the future, it might be a good one then.
Well, Growth needed the 3-drop creature, and No AD or No Idea was that for a while, but then that got changed.
Yeah.
And this is the only option at the moment, but Breaker being introduced, so I think that'll just take over.
Oh, Breaker.
We'll get to that in a sec. So yeah, Crone is just not going to get played. It's not too bad in Go Draw, maybe.
Yeah.
I tried it against some of the trials as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So just run into it and kill it, but yeah, I think it's just no. I think there are better options. Like next one, Rat King,
Yeah.
keeping people with migraines since a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Most people can't decide whether it's really good or really overpowered.
Well, you know, it's between good and overpowered. It's pretty. It's up there. This used to cost 3, but then people immediately complained, and it got turned to 4.
Yeah.
Probably that was definitely the right idea. But yeah, these rat tokens all the time. It's so good. It's in my Go Draw deck. It's insane in there. It's good in growth as well. It just works well with God Hand, getting all these tokens out.
Yeah, it works well with God Hand as your extra attack power, and also it works well as you're attacking with stuff I'm just going to give rats.
Yeah, and it gives rats which Pestis, which is a decay scroll. It works well with that if you can somehow pull that combo off.
I mean, it really... I think this scroll has really shown me how powerful getting a lot of very weak things can be.
Yeah.
Just because they slow down everything without Relentless, which is becoming more common.
Ironically, it's making like scrolls like Thunder Surge and Blind Rage and Inferno Blast much better because whoever play it, they'll usually be kept together. So
I started playing Energy on the live server recently, and I love Blind Rage. I don't know why we didn't like it in Alpha. I love it so much.
I still don't like it.
I love it.
Excellent.
Play it on a Solemn Giant and kill literally everything around it.
Oh, it just sounds evil.
And then they have to pay 2 extra resources to get it to attack.
Yeah. It's just evil. Oh, but yeah, Rat King was a scroll that we predicted on the first show, actually. That was the first one where you went in it.
Yeah.
I said to Tim that I hope there's a Rat King, but we thought it was like to be a decay creature. There you go.
There it is.
It's a spell.
I'm sure Mon said it was in Decay at some point.
Oh, he said lots of things. It's best not to quote him because we're going to be proven wrong quite a few times.
Yeah.
So that's Rat King, cost 4. Sister of a Bear is another thing at cost 4. Sister of a Pies, as Rastin calls it, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very big woman.
See, I'd have called it Sister of the Picnic Baskets, but... because of you and Bear and... Rastian, you need to step up your game, mate.
No, but Sister of a Bear is actually proving much better than people thought. They just dismiss it, as a vanilla creature, but...
when you say people, I assume you're excluding me, because I said it's awesome, I like it.
I'm excluding you, and I'm excluding me. Because I was in that camp as well. Yeah, vanilla creature, I just thought, no, not playing it. But its for 4 attack is proving very good, because it can just... The difference between 3 and 4 in this game has proven to be huge, like
Yes.
Veterans and Burn not being able to kill 4 health creatures. And this has got 4 health, which is good. And it's got 4 attacks, so it can kill those 4 health things, like the Veteran, Ducal Spearman, things like that.
And when it gets God-handed, it attacks for 6. 6! That's enough to kill a general.
Is that significant?
It's significant.
Okay.
That's over half an idol.
It is over half, yes. But if it doesn't have
matters
God hand,
to me.
it's under half.
I know, exactly. But
Yeah.
if you stag heart it, it's half.
And if you play 2, it's 8, which is almost 10.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. We're on something here.
I think we are.
If you put 2 stag hearts on her, 1 stag heart and a Kinfolk Veteran, she can go around one-shotting idols for days.
This is a stupid conversation.
This is how all my conversations go.
We're putting a work into this one. Yeah, Sister of Bear is pretty good. Next is Storm Runner, and I don't like it. It's in my deck just because I'm trying it, and I've put it in my video, but it's just never proved to do. It's never been what I really want.
It clears out your Beast Rat wall.
Yeah.
That's about it.
It can do a few other things.
It can
Combos.
outreach a Kinfolk Brave, I guess.
Yeah, but usually I just want it to attack the front row or something, and it's like, oh, it can't do that. It can only attack those tiles or something. But it offers something different, which is nice. It used to have 1 attack, which made it not good. It's got 2 attack, which made it a bit better. Can be
Here's
combined
the
with things
question.
like Desperation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Desperation now playable thanks to him?
It's playable. I don't know if it's good,
Right.
but it's a lot of ifs in that sort of combo. And
Mm.
if it's an if combo, it's usually not good. But people seem to like it. I'm not an expert on energy,
Right.
but
We need an expert on energy.
we do
Should we put up a help wanted sign?
maybe.
People who are experts in energy, and then brackets, not ice cream.
But yes, Storm Runner. It's okay, I suppose. But I would rather put something. It placed Inferno Blast in my deck, so maybe that was a better option there.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I like Inferno Blast.
so do I. We like old school sort of things, don't we?
But we'll be those guys who are like, something will eventually replace Kinfolk Veteran, and we'll be like, no! Kinfolk Veteran is the best thing to ever happen!
Always people playing Night Scholars now. We're just like holding on to our Crossbowmen and Decimations.
Yeah.
Like, no, we like these. Anyway.
I still play Fate's Blessing from the days when it was really overpowered.
You just couldn't be able to take it out. Oh dear. Anyway, redeploy. It's an order scroll. It costs 3. It moves some lanes. I would rather play new orders.
It does make sense.
It does.
I mean, yeah, I had it used against me once, and I was like, oh, they cast that. Oh, it didn't do that much.
No, it used to cost 5 as well, which is
Yeah,
way too much.
that was way too much.
When I thought it sort of cost 5, thinking, oh, is it going to let you reposition everything? Which would have been cool.
That would have been really difficult to do.
Yeah, I don't understand how that would work, but whatever. But yeah, it doesn't. It only moves 2 lanes, or swaps them, so... Nope. Something that will get played, however, Wings Soldier.
Yay.
3/2/2 for 2.
Vanilla Scrolls, setting the baseline since 013.
Since that other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Wings Soldier.
Me too. It's just, it's like perfect. It's for a 2-drop, you want a 3/2/2.
Do you?
Or a 2/1/2. Or a 1/0/3. This system's breaking down as I'm speaking.
I think you're losing it, but I get the point you're trying to make. Wing Soldier's pretty good. 2 health does mean it dies to almost everything. However, it's doing some work. It's created like aggro order decks, tempo order, whatever they're calling it, which is more aggressive order decks are starting to become a thing now.
Yay.
Thanks to these new creatures, which I'm a fan of.
Variety.
Indeed.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like all my order decks to have 3 copies of Imperial Resources, 3 Honorable Generals, 3 Polders, 3 Kabonks, 3 Vanguards.
Keep going. When I stick 3 Winged Soldiers in it. So yeah, it's doing some good work. It's replacing Crossbowman. Which ought to be out of Crossbowman. I'll probably go for Winged Soldier.
Mm-hmm. Well,
'cause
it
you-
attacks more often.
Well, yeah, you could play it in, next to a general and it'll attack as well when the general goes
Mhm. That's true.
off. Another score was fleeting.
It's not what you put. You put Flitgin.
I did put Fletging. That may be a spelling error, but with G is 2 positions to the left, which is just appalling. A fleeting cost 3 currently, used to cost 2. There are plans maybe to change it, but that is yet to be seen. I think it was okay at 2. 3 it's unplayable. People thought it was just overpowered when they first saw it, but
Yeah.
it's not.
It's not, because it doesn't do anything when you play it.
No, if it reduced the countdown by 1, then it would be good.
Yes, but it doesn't. It reduces it after they attack, so you have to play it on something that is on 0 countdown for you to have that effect actually do anything.
Yeah, people just thought, put it on high score and draw a scroll every turn. Oh, imagine 1 on a general. But if you put 1 on a general, the countdown will become 2, which means when it goes off, everything else will have a countdown of 2 anyway, so they'll attack automatically anyway. They'll say,
Yeah.
well, if you put 2 on, if you put 2 enchantments and something, well, that would be...
That's risky. Pushback's a thing. You're paying 6 resources and 4 resources can get rid of it.
Would be good for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the moral of the story is don't judge scrolls until they've been properly tested. And, yeah, this isn't as good as people first thought.
Yep.
Thought. Right, on to something which is just... We mentioned it when we discussed Crone, it's Breaker. Was that a happy clap?
That was a happy clap.
Oh, it makes me weep.
I'm so happy.
Why are you happy?
So happy. Because it's so good.
Yeah,
It's just,
pretty
it's
good.
like, it's like butter.
It's like butter.
It just slips in exactly where you want it.
What? What sort of analogy is that?
I don't know, I'm tired, okay?
That's just weird.
It's too early in the morning for
I
this.
can't believe it's not
Breaker.
pretty good. But yeah, 3/2/3, pretty good for 3. And yeah, it gets an attack every time it deals damage. And
Yep.
it gets up to 5 very, very quickly.
Every time it hits an idol.
If you enchant it with Sing Shackles, that boosts it as well. I think that went up to 9 without you realising it, or whatever happened there.
Yeah, that happens. It's you just play it and then, whoa, wait, what? What's it at?
1 minute was 3, and the next minute you just look at it and say, how was that on 9 attack?
Yeah.
I know. So Breaker's really good. Hopefully it gets nerfed.
No.
Just by 1
It
attack.
has 3 health.
Just by 1 attack. That's all I want, because 3 is a lot to start off with. Something that's going to get buffed. Just by 1 attack, that's all I
Yeah,
want.
but it's got 3 health. It dies to a burn. It
No.
can get killed by 2 spiky units.
2 spiky.
Kabonk plus 1 spiky unit and it dies. I think it's perfect for trading with spiky units.
Perfect for trading with spiky units, it would have 2 health.
Okay, well it's better than perfect for trading with spiky
It
units.
would be a 4/2/2, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But after 1 attack, it becomes that.
So I'm in the field of sensibility of nerf it a bit.
I'm in the you nerf everything, Blinky. Why are you ruining my fun?
You're in the selfish field of don't touch it. I've been in that field of Imperial Resources, there you go.
Exactly.
Don't increase it.
Speaking of, do you remember back in the day when you said that was going to be bad?
So did you.
I said it was going to be good, and it's on recorded, so go check that out.
Well, it's hard to judge these things.
I got it right, so clearly not that hard.
Shut up. Next is Corrode. I've tested this a bit. It's pretty good. Not amazing.
Is it?
It's okay.
Right, my question is, if you cast Corrode, and you cast Essence Feast, do your beasts to quadruple damage?
Not a clue.
I'm going to have to go test that.
You will. I would probably say not.
I think they should, and I hope they do. That would be amazing.
Well, if you manage to pull that off, let me know. I don't think that's ever going to be a thing, is it?
No, it won't, but I want to test it, I want to know.
The addition of
Especially since they dropped its cost.
it... Did they?
Did they? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, maybe I'm mixing up redeploy with that.
I think you are. I think you've lost
Let me
it.
double check this.
Okay, well, as you do that, I'm going to explain Corrode. I think the fact that it draws a scroll when you destroy an idol is pretty irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, they dropped its cost to 3.
What did it used to cost?
It used to cost 5.
Corrode?
Yeah, I'm sure it used to cost 5.
Oh, alright.
Because I remember looking at it and thinking, 5, there's no way that's ever going to be playable.
I probably didn't enjoy your score then either, did it?
No, I didn't.
Alright, maybe I was wrong. Wish I was. There you go. So Corrode, it's okay. It might get in deck, but it's probably going to be a choice between this and Concentrate Fire, and I'd probably rather Concentrate Fire.
Yeah. But it does draw you, so...
It would be good in like Growth and Energy aggro decks, just like a couple of automaton go boom for 10. Somehow. Or be 8, wouldn't it? But Iron Whip Corrode.
Iron Whip,
Couple
yeah.
Add to combo.
That's the same combo as Magma Pack.
It is, but you get effects from 2 Magnet Packs.
Yes.
Which is good. And last but not least, I've written Magnet Thingy.
Magnetizer.
Magnetizer.
In my mind, it's Magneto, so...
Yeah, it's rubbish at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
It has 1 countdown.
Yeah?
It can lock down an opponent's windshield forever.
So?
Exactly.
Things behind it sort of...
Yeah, I do see your point with that.
Yeah.
I like that it can be buffed, though.
Yeah. It's just a bit
So,
impractical.
its attack can still deal damage.
Yeah, it would probably need like 2 attack to actually play, but even 1's probably too little.
It's interesting. It'll get played by people
Actually,
who
no,
are
it's attacks every
experimenting.
turn, isn't it? So
Yeah.
if it was
Maybe with an enchantment. Ooh. Ooh, maybe it could... Oh, it costs 3. It wouldn't really make it into a Gojo's, would it?
well, almost.
Mm,
Some
maybe.
that's ambitious side of things.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, fleeting,
Yeah,
fleeting. I wanted in that deck would maybe upped it to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hopefully it will change just so it becomes a bit better and playable. But
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It wasn't meant to be released anyway.
No, that was an
That was
accident.
an accident.
But there you
Which
go.
is why order is up by 1 scroll for those who are counting.
Yeah. Are we?
I am.
Okay. Oh, anyway, that's all the scrolls covered.
Cool.
What do you want to talk about next?
Let's talk about... Let me scroll to the list. Let's talk about... Sister of the Owl.
Good choice. Right, this is going to be your thing, so I'm going to let you...
Yay, this is my thing.
I'm
This
gonna-
is my fault.
I'm just going to lay back a bit
Okay.
and let you go.
Oh, I caused this, basically. The reason that this happened is because every single time that I spoke to Mons, like the 9 months of Alpha, I was like, so Mons, when are we getting owls? And he would be like, hey, today we're introducing a few new energy scrolls. And I'm like, are there any owls? No. Not interested. And then the owl stream started. And that was about when we started getting to know Poi a bit better.
Yeah.
And she likes owls too.
And she was
So
like,
she-
they want owls.
Yeah.
Let's
And
keep
so
going.
she started working on owl stuff. And she got to go ahead to put it in. So that is coming eventually. It could be in with the next set stuff added to the test server, but that's not confirmed at all because it depends if the owl is ready. Because they both go together.
Yeah, do you want to explain that bit?
Yes, let's explain that bit.
Because you just
So
said owl.
I guess I did. I guess Blink'll have put that picture up now in the background.
I've got plenty of pictures I can put.
Cool. Well, this will be the picture of the owl with the owl sister
Yes.
on the brand new battlefield, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And the sister of the owl, when she enters the battlefield, she summons 2 owls with her.
Hooray!
But she has a further ability relating to the owls that we're not allowed to share.
Nope.
And at this point, her estimated cost is going to be 6 growth. That could change, but that's what they're estimating at the moment.
I hope it's 9.
9. Well, its ability could... I mean, just think about it. It summons 2 owls. That's already pretty alright. We don't know what the owls do yet, but we expect that to be... They're going to be pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
And when you have to work out where the other, like, 4 cost goes, whether it goes into her stats that make her really good, or whether it's an extra ability, I'm just going to say it's going to be an extra ability. But we can't say more.
Nope. Or indeed less, since we said it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's,
So if you want to scroll, tough, because they're not going to give under pressure anymore.
no.
Oh no, what about Owly Owl?
That's the owl.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. There you go. I'll put that up as well.
Okay.
So Sister of the Owl. Yeah, it's going to be our favourite scroll, isn't it?
I'm going to play it in every deck. Mono order, it's going to have Owl, Sister of the Owl.
If ever, like, there's going to be some kind of, like, boss, which you can have automatically Sister of the Owl.
Yeah.
I wish Sister of the Owl could be an avatar as well.
Well, Poi kind of accidentally spoiled the owl avatar as a thing.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, it was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. her time, and she was like, I'm going to go to bed through Skype, but then she popped onto G1 and looked through the messages she'd received, like, in the past hour, and I'd said, Poi, owl avatar, now! And she said, owl avatar, check.
Ooh.
So...
Hi.
And then I was like, wait, what?
What?
Everything else you said today is irrelevant. And she shared some pretty scary stuff.
Well, we'll save that for the late night edition.
Yeah.
Now it's time to move on to our last bit of news. Something very serious. So, serious faces.
Mm-hmm.
Poise friend.
Shit. I just spelled Coke on my keyboard. Okay, let's finish this so I can go get a cloth.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
Serious face, Blinky.
Alright, Poise friend, she's not very well.
No.
And so, Poise trying to raise some money to help her out and have an operation. And we're doing our best to help out with streaming and Scroll stream the other day.
Yeah.
Did a bit of fundraising, which was nice. We could see people's faces, amongst other things. So yeah,
Poor
there's
Rastin.
going to be a link in the description if you want to donate. I think just over $3,500 dollars has been donated so far. The target is 60,000. So anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that just about covers all the news and stuff. Anything else you want to say?
I think we're all sorted.
Good. Apologies for being a short show. However, we haven't got all the other sort of things done.
Yeah, we have no Tim Fox for tactics with him.
No. Tactics with a Tin Fox is not on. We'll be doing all our regular stuff next time. This is just a quick thing to say we're here and cover all the news.
We're sorry!
Yeah, we'll do it properly next time. But we've got the Decay set review for you to look at, which should be good.
Yes.
So yeah. Thanks to Assagy for being here.
No problem.
Okay. And we will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.